so I figured this would be easier to film and put up tomorrow, so I'll do the other one Wednesday. I have 3 physical games here, and I've been playing Kona, this game Kona on Game Pass. You're this guy, I think he's a detective, and you go into this town in Canada. You're supposed to meet somebody, and there's snow everywhere. It's snowing like crazy. You get into a car accident. You gotta find stuff. This game's actually pretty cool because it's got a creepy vibe, and it's kind of different. Your guy's name's Carl, and I guess it's like his conscience or the narrator talking. Whenever you're doing stuff, it's pretty cool though. I said you get into an accident, and then you find a dead body, you take a picture of it. Like you've been paid by somebody, and then you're kind of. It's cool because you're always freezing. Since it's super cold and whatnot. So you gotta find logs and fire starters, and you gotta build fires. You gotta keep your warmth up and stuff like that. It's definitely pretty cool. And I've just been going into houses and stuff. It's really got a nice crank. It's creepy, but I guess it's more of like an eerie vibe that it has. But I've been enjoying it so far. I'll probably do it. Somebody asked about doing a playthrough of it. I mean, I'm not going to do that because Game Pass is up this month. But I'll definitely try to do a gameplay of it. For sure. Because it's cool and it's kind of different, so it seems like there's kind of weird happenings going on, at least. It seems that way so far. I don't think I mentioned Tell Me Why in the last one. I might have just started playing it in my last one. That was a really good game. It was similar to like a Life is Strange game. You're these 2 twins. You go back to town. Your mother is well, it starts off where the one twin killed the mother in the beginning because it seemed like she was going to kill her. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I guess that's when you're 10 or something like that. And the one, they're both girls, but the one is transgender and now is transitioned. I've really been bad with my words from my videos pretty recently. Has transitioned into being male. So he's Tyler. I can't remember the other one's name. I was thinking this before. I'm like, what was her name, the other one? But either way, you both go back. You haven't seen each other in a while, and there's reasons for that. But you go back to the house, and you guys have like this kind of thing where you can see the past and see it happen and stuff. And you gotta choose which version of the past is you agree with or whatever. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty good story. Pretty decent mystery as well as to behind what happened. There's actually really cool puzzles in this one. Their mother was like, really like artsy and stuff, so she'd make these cool like puzzles. There's a part where you're like in this attic area where you're doing a lot of cool puzzles. That was a really cool one. I actually kind of got to me a little bit with the house because I like selling the house, and towards the end you're like in an empty house, and I'm just like thinking in my own house. But it's a cool game, pretty impactful, pretty emotional story, well acted, looks pretty good. I mean, the choices kind of matter, and they're not like over the, a lot of these games like that, the choices do matter, but they're not like crazy. Those are the 2 ones I've been playing Stranger Things 3 of the game, but I stopped. So I'm gonna do a part that was annoying, but that's a cool little kind of throwback type game. But 3 disc-based ones. I'll start with the Switch games. The first one is obviously, these are the 2 Switch games I got in the pickups video I did like last week. Luigi's Mansion 3. This game's awesome. which I have not done. I'm just doing the regular game, single player. You can do co-op with Luigi. But it's cool. You go to this hotel with Peach, the Toads, and Mario, and you can tell something's up immediately. And they all get put into like paintings because the person at the hotel has freed the King Boo, and he's put them in paintings, and he's gonna do it with you too. You escape, obviously. You get your what's his name's there too? What was his name? Dr. Egad or Professor Egad? Is that his name? He's there again. You save him from painting, and now he's got his little mobile base in the basement garage, and you're helping him out. It's just really fun exploring. You get like additional buttons for the elevator to get to new floors and explore areas. There's a lot of little secrets to find and stuff, and your little vacuum has different abilities. And it's really, it's good. It looks amazing. It looks phenomenal. Great art style. The Luigi stuff is nice because the Luigi can go through like kind of grates and stuff like that. Things obviously Luigi can't get through. You know, it's fun trapping the ghosts, and you gotta smack them around. The boss fights have been all really cool. I think the last one I did was with this guy's playing the ghost, playing the piano, and you gotta like he's in the piano, and then you gotta throw a bomb in there, and then you gotta grab him, start throwing him around and stuff. I've just been having a ton of fun with this game. I do have to go back to it because the other game next, which you'll know what it is now taking up more of my time on the Switch because I just wanted to pop it in and play that, and then I got like addicted to it. But I can't wait to go back to this because it really is awesome, and I'll go back to it maybe tomorrow or the day after. And there's also the Polter Pup. The dog kind of leads you to places and stuff. I guess there's a lot of stuff to find. There's like 5 gems on each floor that you have to find and stuff. Hidden passages and all that kind of stuff like that. You know, it's the classic, still works progression of these older Nintendo games that they still do. And a lot of games do. You gotta get certain items to then go back and you're able to open new things and whatnot. It still works perfectly too. It's funny, the way you communicate with EGAD is through like a virtual boy, which is kind of funny. It's absolutely enjoyable. If you haven't played it and you have a Switch yet, most people play it. It's phenomenal. It really is. It's a stellar game. It's just super fun, and it's fun exploring. It's just a fun game. It's fun exploring. The combat's fun. You know, the exploration's fun. I like trying to find the gems and stuff like that. And you can pretty much suck up everything. Your vacuum, money, and gold coins are like everywhere in this game. And you can buy stuff. You can buy I don't think you can buy abilities, but you can buy like things that can like detect where hidden gems are and stuff like that, and that kind of stuff. And there's like I said, there's the Scream Park and the Scare Scraper, which I haven't done yet. I think those are more like multiplayer type things, and you could obviously, like I said, you can play co-op. We started to, but my fiance was not into it. But it really is awesome. I just absolutely enjoy the hell out of this game. It's just classic. Nintendo still, for me, is the only company that does this completely. Their games are just good fun, and I really do enjoy it a lot, for sure. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3. And the next one on the Switch is obviously Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. The reimagining, the remastered, and that's not a remaster, it's a completely different, style of game than the Game Boy one. This game is also amazing. Once again, the art art style looks great. Even my fiance's like, oh, can I play this too? It's like other saves. She's like, oh, it looks really cute. You obviously Link, you're on a boat in the beginning in like an anime cutscene. You wash up on the shore, I forget the name of the island. But you meet people there, kind of the usual Zelda stuff. It's got a similar layout to Link to the Past. Same thing though, the dungeons in this game are challenging but not frustrating. But they're really fun. They're well laid out. You can actually build dungeons too. I've not tried to do that. And it's funny too because there's a lot of, I think this was like this in the original one too. There's like chain chomps and other Mario related characters in the game. This one also has a quick little side scrolling parts too, which are really cool. The music's awesome. You got the classic overworld, theme, a really well done version of it. It's the same kind of game. You gotta get items to progress, but you can get other pieces of heart and stuff like that. There's a crane game you can do, which is fun. And not too hard, thankfully. There's like these phones that you can go and you call this guy. He lives in the town, and they'll like give you hints. That's kind of funny. It's cool. I just started doing it yesterday. It's either race or rapids. You go in a little box through the little rapids of the river, and you gotta collect. You can collect as much loot as possible. That's cool. I've gotten. I think I've done 5 dungeons now. A lot of the classic Zelda enemies are back as well, obviously, but there are Goombas and Cheeps and I can't remember. I just said the squid's name yesterday. I can't remember what his name is. Bloopers. There's a lot of that. I had a chain chomp that I was walking and I was eating enemies and stuff. I needed it to get into a specific dungeon. I said it's awesome. It looks awesome. It's just fun. It's really charming and adorable. There's also kind of long side quest going where I get an item, then I can exchange it for a different one. I gotta find the person who needs that, and so on and so on. There's fishing in this, which is fun. It really is phenomenal. These two games are fucking awesome. They really are something else, man. I recommend them both. Highly recommend them both. For sure. I know I kind of breezed through the first 2 games, but those are the ones, like those 2 are just ridiculously good. I've been enjoying the hell out of them. If either of you, anybody wants to see gameplay on either of these games, let me know. But I actually stopped playing Link's Awakening now, for the moment, because I did this video last night. Well, this will be put up tomorrow, but I've been playing this today and last night, the Dark Pictures anthology, A Little Hope. This is the second one. Man and Medan is the first. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. I really like the first one. This one I like. This one seems a little easier. I haven't had anyone get killed yet. But it seems like there's either less instances where the characters can die, or I'm just succeeding in all the instances they can. I know there's definitely 1 or 2. Definitely one where someone would have bit it. It takes place in your bus crashes. It's 4 college students and the professor. The bus crashes. Got to go on a detour through little old bus crashes. Everybody's kind of out of it, and you're searching around. The fog won't let you leave. You can only progress like further into town. And there's a history behind the town and stuff. Salem type witch trials took place there and stuff. And some spoilers here, so if you want to kind of stop watching for a second. There is the character characters all look similar to the people from the past, like throughout the past, because the beginning prologue is all the people and they're a family, all the characters are a family. Spoilers again. And the house burns down, everybody dies. So I don't know if it's like a reincarnation thing or what, they're kind of playing out. But occasionally, like someone, like a ghost from the witch trial era will grab you and you'll see it, and then they can kind of, and they see you too, and they're like, what's up? And they all look the same. There's the pictures again to collect, like the first one, they're postcards, and this one that show premonitions of things that may or may not happen. Like I said, the main kid from the Maze Runner movie, the first one at least, and Where the Millers, he's been in other stuff as well, is in there. Some of the other people I recognize as well. But it does a really good job with the conversations and the way it cuts and stuff to make it look as natural as possible, which is nice. I've already made some choices. I'm gonna have to change on my next playthrough of it. You could play solo, you could play movie night with people at home where you switch on and off, and you could play multiplayer online where I think you see through each person's eyes or whatever. I've been really enjoying this one a little bit more than Man in Medan because I like the environment of this one better, because you're just walking through this town, finding new places and stuff. There's other things you can find, the secrets that they attach and stuff, and same thing as Man in Medan, your bearings will update for like each person. When you do certain things, we'll like add a little section in that area. I made a choice before involving a knife that might come back to bite me, I think. Like I said, nobody's bit it yet. I know Man in Medan, my first 3 playthrough, 3 of the 5 died. And I started playing through again, but then stopped. But this one's, it's enjoyable. I really like these games. I like the way you do it. It's just pretty much a point and click. You have a good amount of control, but a lot of it just comes down to button pressing. You gotta be quick on those buttons, because I remember Man in Medan, that's how 2 of the 3 people died. And some come down to, well, if you didn't get the right, maybe it gave an item to the wrong person and stuff like that. And everybody has like a relationship, so if you like kind of give answers, because you gotta answer a question, when you're answering you gotta give like, understanding, antagonizing, stuff like that. So all the people have relationships with each other, and they'll go up and down depending on what you say, and they each have like attributes kind of, or like personality traits I should say, that they will will kind of change. You can unlock other ones depending on how you answer things. It's not, I don't find it as, I like the environment more, but it's not as creepy as Man in Medan was, at least it isn't yet. And I gotta be pretty far in, but I've been enjoying, like I said, I like this. I can't wait. I think I read online the next one's called House of Ashes, coming out in 2021. And it's only $30. I mean, Man in Medan I got for $15, but $30. I mean, you get replayability. I know the main like playthrough is not going to be more than probably 4 or 5 hours max, if not shorter. But you almost immediately want to play through it again, just to do different things and maybe see different stuff or see what you forgot. Because sometimes, like I did this in the bar in the beginning, I left too soon and didn't explore the whole bar, so I was frustrated about that because I couldn't go back inside. But I'm kind of curious to see where it goes, if it's like a reincarnation thing or they're in purgatory, who knows what's going on. But it's really enjoyable. See, everybody asks about playthroughs. I would love to, if anything, I do a playthrough of this or Man in Medan because it's not overly long. We'll see. If I ever get a capture card, that won't matter. I guess I could do anything and make them longer. But, and the acting's well done. It really is. Like I said, the way they cut it and stuff, it's natural as you can get it with this. Of course, it's video gamey with stuff, but they do a good job. You're pretty much just walking around the streets, going into different like areas and different